Alright, ladies and gents, this is my studio next to the Butte. I'm Bret Pendlebury and I'm going to show you what my shop looks like. Come on in. Hey, there I am. Go check it out. These are all my plants. And I'll give you a tour. So, here's a recent painting I'm working on. It's going to be a banner for my vendor setup. So that should be done in a week. Here's one of my tables that I work at. Sometimes I work on the floor, sometimes I work on that table, and sometimes I work on that table. Here's two larger paintings that are somewhat finished. As you can see, I like to start things and not finish them. But I usually get around to it. This one also is in the making. And here's a bunch of nerdy toys that I collect and sell. You'll notice I have a lot of vintage things that I have my studio. I also have a Etsy shop for vintage stuff. And here's my tools, my collection of Prismacolor pencils, paints and brushes and whatnot, inks, my collection of friends' stuff. Here's some stuff I'm working on. Can you guess who this is? It's a good looking dude there. Here's some more random items that I've been working on. Some sketches and prints. These are for my vendor setup, my prints that I print myself. So I put these out on my vendor table. My cozy chairs, which I don't actually use that often. I guess that's a good thing. And here's my collection of cups, which I sell online. I'll give you a closer look. Got Tiger, some Muppets, all that fun stuff. Here's more collection of my vintage things. I think I have a problem with collecting too many vintage stuff. These are my larger original paintings done with ink and watercolor, a mix of acrylic. Some more larger work. Here's more of my plants. Let's see if I can give you a better view of them without falling over myself here. I also want to start selling my plants, but I don't want to part with them because they're my little babies. Eventually I'll get around to selling my plants. For now, they're my kiddos. Here's more vintage stuff mixed in with my arts. Some more macrame. I did not make those. I found them. I recently found this guy at the thrift store and I love him. Look how cool he is. I guess it's a vase. I'll have to debate if I want to sell that or not online. Here's my little jungle. Oh, and my newest project, my jararium. I don't think the video does it justice, and I do need to clean it, but you can see some snails in there, and some plants, and some duckweed, and so far so good. Oh, and there I am. Hello. And let me step back for a sec. This is not my fish, but I'm fish sitting for a friend. And let's see what else I can show you all. I'll show my computer corner, which isn't as interesting, but where I keep my paper and my printers, which I do spend a lot of time working with. So here's the printer I use. You can see I like it so much, I bought a second one. But it's a very good printer. I do all my inkjet prints with it. And here's some more tools, tool corner. Not as interesting as the other stuff, but it's part of the studio. And my magic cards, I'm a big old nerd. But I sell those online too, along with a bunch of other side hustles. Here's a corner where I take photos for things that I post online. And here's an example of what it would look like. I'm going to be posting that today if I get around to it. And there's that cat painting again. I'll show you two paintings, commissions I'm working on currently. It's a donkey and a horse for a friend of mine. That's what they look like. I use reference photos. And here's a further shot of the studio and a window view, which is really a great thing because my old studio had no windows and this one has several. Very, very nice to have natural lighting. My plants seem to like it too. Well, I guess that's about it. I hope everybody enjoys my little tour here. We'll end with this lady. And appreciate you all watching the video and have a good weekend.